For centuries, Sikhs have stood for equality, justice, and righteous living. But we live in modern times, where Sikhs are often misunderstood, the subject of stereotyping and hate crimes. In the US, for example, Sikh kids are bullied more than twice the national average. So who do our kids look up to? Batman? Spider-Man? Iron Man? These are all characters imagined by mainstream American comic book writers. Many of these heroes were created over 50 years ago. We asked the question. The answer? A hero is not defined by the way a person looks, but by a person's actions. So we realized that it's time to show the world a modern hero in a turban. Time for a Super Sikh. Empowered by this idea, we created a story about a secret agent named Deep Singh, who loves Elvis and hates bad guys. Who are we? Eileen Alden, co-creator, comic book writer, first known person to become a Sikh as a result of doing extensive research for a comic book. Supreet Singh Manchanda, co-creator, Silicon Valley exec, lifelong fan of comic books with a highly active imagination. To create the comic, we needed to develop a compelling main character and an adventure story. So our story takes place in a 4-comic book series as Deep Singh leaves India and heads to the USA for a week's vacation, trying to reach Graceland, the home of Elvis, without being killed by the Taliban. After the story was written and polished, and revised some more, we chose our illustrator, Amit Tayal. Amit's artwork on graphic novels has been published internationally, and he has won several Comic-Con India awards for his amazing skills. We worked with Amit to develop the look and feel of our characters, and he is ready to bring them to life on our comic book pages. All we need now is one more collaborator. You! We need your help to make Super Sikh Comics a reality and pledge your support. If you can help us reach our goal and raise $5,000, then we can create 1,000 full-color 22-page copies of issue number 1. To thank you for your support, we have created some cool perks, such as a cool t-shirt and collectible miniature figure of Agent Deep Singh. And if we can raise even more funds, then we can get straight to work to produce the next 3 issues in this series as well. Perhaps we may even be able to stretch to reach the goal for our next story, which features Deep Singh's cousin, Gurpreet Kaur, a scientist with ninja training. Please join us on our mission and support our comic book.